The Crazy Geek Crafter, and I did not make it on here yesterday, and I swear it's not a coincidence that, or I swear that it is a coincidence, of course. I didn't know that this was going to be an add-on for this one, but when I yesterday opened this hedgehog die, I figured I would make him decorate a Christmas tree, and I was gonna cut the arm extra so he could reach over here with it. That would have been my my suggestion for a card with this. Now he has an umbrella, and apparently this cut here is so you can take the arm out of the coat, and this is supposed to be a hood. I know that from the YouTube from the company itself, but honestly when I opened it I thought this was a tent. But it didn't make sense with the umbrella. So let's make a hedgehog in the rain and see if I can spin that to Christmas. Let's first make the samples, and I'm thinking I'm gonna cut this in gray for this one with the add-ons, so I know that it fits with something else. I hope future me will know what it means. I need black, not white. These are the biggest ones I have. More black pieces. Let's try this one. Yeah, that should do. Alright. Let's start with this guy. And we can take the tent as well. More tape. So, but I can tell you that the concert was great. She put on quite the show, and yeah, so no complaints about that. I could have done without the two backup or the warm-up bands because yeah, I get a lot of pain from standing and sitting for a longer period of time, so that was not ideal, but that's just the way it is, I guess. They prefer people to come early, so they don't tell you when the artist is actually going to be on stage. So that was for here. And this was to make sure number 9. And then I need to cut the umbrella for the black. Behave. And I need to find a piece of gray. Go. Let it go. Let it go, please. I should maybe mute that. That may be coming bothersome thing. But if I don't answer, maybe people will stop writing. So out with the hand, and let's use this to try and get it through here. There we go. Here so I can get some glue under here. This is a good thing if I buy. There's a few sets with people which have add-ons, so maybe this would be good to have established for my collection. This is how I do it, to show what it is. Go with that. And then what to make? Let's start with the card base. I'm just gonna turn that off. It's a group chat, so it might keep on making noises. So at least the camera isn't making. Oh, that was better. Okay, okay. So we have. I think maybe. Could he put this under his arm? I think I'm gonna try that. Let's cut him in. Can you fit on this one? Oh, he can. He can. Barely. I call it a he. Could, of course, be any gender. Could it fit on here? It can fit. So I need one of those. I need these. I want the umbrella to be. That's a good question. Good color for an umbrella. I'm doing a lot of blues and reds. This is so maybe these are the colors we'll keep going with. Is there enough? No. This is too small. I do have more scraps from this pad. Then again, that will need to be cut 3 times from this paper. No, because it's patterned. And the same with the umbrella. It will throw off everything, in my opinion. I need this for an extra hand for the hedgehog. Let's do the top red. And also the handle, right? So then I can make a cut for the piece in the middle. Let's start with those. Hedgehog. Hedgehog, umbrella, handle, apparently very small. I needed cut this piece here. Hope I'm still in frame when I'm out there. This one side out. This one. So like that. So, and you, let's just take a piece of white. And then the knot tint. And back to the blue, I think. So. Maybe this light blue. And then the dark blue and silver for the present. I think that's My, this house is filled with sounds today. Where did it run to? Found it. And it's still attached. Good. In there. This piece off. Good. That I'm gonna paint silver so that it coordinates with the present, which I'm gonna do in, like I said, dark blue and silver. Stay, please. Let's open this die in particular is from the September release this year. So good thing to get it used. Just gonna borrow a bit of this so it doesn't stick inside my trash can. And that's just talcum, baby powder without perfume. So I need to turn this around. I prefer them to be this way so I have the texture. And mostly they put these labels on so I can still read this, mostly. I have had a few that didn't go as planned. This is no longer sticky. I have a hand. I need to press it still, yes. And I want to do that in the dark blue. Tweezers now. Yep. So this part in white. So I could color it afterwards with some metallics. And this part in blue. I hope this works. I don't know for certain. I'm not especially fearful that it won't, but you never know. Come back here. Present and ribbon. Come on, get out. Thank you. I also need to cut these in white again for the packaging. But let's just get this first. And I'm gonna need a bit of shading. I need my sticky block here. Let's see. And when you are coloring on colored cardstock, the colors won't match your sample if it's not made on the same kind of cardstock. But it does help me to know where to go, I think. I think we're gonna try walnut 100. There. I think this will do nicely. Can I take one darker too? What would that be? Let's take bronze. That there, I think, is the tail. These little things do have tails. And I'm gonna do the eyes and the nose with some white and black pen. I have to keep these for record, but I think maybe I should shade them in warm gray. Just gonna take warm gray half. Most of this will probably not be seen because he'll be wearing his little coat. Let's see. Shading here and here. And it's just how far down are we going? the side of the arm. That one. Ears. I wonder if I can put on a kind of pinkish color for the ear. Oh, keep that one. I want to try something like this one. RP9. Okay, try a scrap here. Yeah, do nicely. Get a little rosy cheek as well. Keep that one. Okay. Then the white pen. And the black one. Start with the nose. I need the white to dry before I can give him pupils. I can do a bit more of a mouth. Oh, but we also need the other arm. That was the gray one. Okay, just the underside. Okay. There's the tent. Just gonna move these out of the way. And because this is fabric, I'm gonna go with a cool gray. Just gonna make some shadow here under the hood and the opening under the chin. And then the creases here. So here around the opening for the arm. Okay. There it goes. Let's do this too in the cool tone. Maybe I'm gonna call the tip there silver. Let's see, is this is the wide one? I think I'm gonna need this one. Okay, they're completely mixed. There. Put those there. This off. Okay. And a little handle thing. Let's just color these and then do the silver at the end. More cool tone shading. Just where the corners are, I think. And back here. Doesn't need much. And these need to dry a bit. I have noticed. Shouldn't handle them too early. Just gonna take a bit of a wider pen here. These are from Spectrum Noir, if you're interested. They are smelly, but they work. Let's assemble this one. And with the present, this could be a Christmas card or just a birthday card. It's not that important what the present is for. And when I don't put a sentiment on, I can use it for whichever I need. Oh, and I didn't mention this, but I haven't really seen anyone create with this. I have seen a few pictures. That's hard to not when, especially when. Sorry, I have to concentrate here for a minute. What was I saying? When you don't craft for more than 24 hours after it comes out, you're bound to be spoiled a bit. At least. Okay. And here a little bit. I think. There. And then I need to cut this hand off. There. Oh, maybe I should take off the washi tape, otherwise I'm just gluing, or the painter's tape. Just gluing that to the card. It doesn't need much of a hand over here. Just enough to hold the umbrella. We also need some ground to stand on. And I did use the grass earlier. Let's bring that one back in. Ooh, careful with the hand. I think maybe we're going to have to hold on to that hand. I'm going to go with the dark here that I also used on the Christmas tree. These two. I do prefer the toothpick because it's not as stabby as this one. Sometimes I actually poke the die cuts so hard that they don't look as nice. There. Alright, and then we should have a little bit of background as well. And I was thinking gray would be good. Let's just see how much we need. Like here. Let's see if there's anything left on this brush. It ain't much. I put those in here. I did. Ooh, and I got the right one. No gray rainy day. Yeah, I think that'll do. That one too on the list. Oh, and the hand. Still holding the hand here. Let's start with this one. Behind. This one in front. Yeah. Don't stab me. Thereabouts, I think. So I have to be able to push the other arm under here. So. And the eyes are dry, so I can draw them in. Looking this way. Trying to get them somewhat equal in size. Annoying, there's a white dot right there. No, I can't do anything about that, obviously. Other than give him a chin beard, I don't think that's the way to go. Alright. This should be dry enough now, I hope. Seems to be. Present, a word I rarely use in writing because I'm very bad at spelling. Alright, that's a very big present, but hey, he likes his friend, I guess. Maybe I'll put it this way. I think maybe it would work better this way. That way was better. Okay, let's put one here. See if we can catch the handle. This actually looks like something to swat flies. You can make that too, I guess. Oh yeah, we need to have the hand ready. The hand at the ready. Okay, so. Okay. Here. Oop. Under the nose and over the hand. Over the head. if I got anything in there. I did. Good. Okay. Dies, the paper, my cutter, pens. Put the glue away. Such, and that one. I think this will be it for the card. And then it's ready for sentiment someday. Oh, I need to glue that part down. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's hope he gets to the party without washing away. I don't actually have a stencil for making rain. That would have been useful. But, I'm sorry about the singing. You could hear that. But this would be it for today. I actually managed not to dirty up the card base. That's wild, I have to say. That's unlike me. That white dot is still annoying me. And I don't know if I made it. Or if it's just really bad luck. Because it does have some wider pieces in here. The cardstock. Well, yeah. Thank you for coming, watching. If you got this far, I am really appreciative. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Until then, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night. På gensyn.